Refractor.
Fit my life in a sentence, tryna live through all this tension. Spent all this time for a mention. All my life I've been seeking attention. This shit been changing my life. Don't matter how much I desensitize. Don't matter how much I've been generalizing. Got myself, so I'll be alright. Said I'll be alright. Motherfuck that. Motherfuck that shit. I'll run back. Telling lies on my name. Why you speak so cool? Like you knew my life. Like you knew the truth. But you ain't me, and I ain't you. Tie so hard for the golden fools. You ain't me, and I ain't you. Tell like you really don't use the truth. Like the ties, you know this shit don't really ever change. Been picking sides, you know it's always someone not to blame. And all my life, I just wish you would hear the same. It's gonna be alright. And time again, I've been lost, stuck in this game for way too long. Take dopamine in the face of lies in the cycle till I'm out of heart. Why God do you put me through addiction? Try to take my life, hope won't die by the visions.
Some energy so I can make a song. And maybe if you open up then I could write a rhyme. Feeling in my chest enough to make my stomach gone. It's like the world hate me looking up like oh my god. I know you want something better than me, girl. I'm not stupid but I lost mine. Touch after I touched down from the hospital after I blacked out for the first time. Start burning the stage. I don't think it's fate that I met. Yeah, I'm thankful that you say. I think you're one of the few. Drugs pick me up. Lately I've been getting fat and cry too much. I gotta get up off my ass and make a song. I remember we was driving by the big houses and I'm thinking to myself, I want this for us. I'll make some songs with my friends. I still got that blindfold on, I'm jumping off the fence. Can't wait to blow up. So I can't wait until we fucking blow up. But you about my songs, why I love you so much. Yeah, so I know that it's all in my head. I know that you're all in my head. I know that it's all in my head. I'm fighting off something violent. I'm going deaf from ignoring the sirens. And I'll never know how strong I am until I'm so close to dying. Think I'm a source of energy so I can make a song. Maybe if you open up then I could write a rhyme. Just feeling in my chest enough to make my stomach gone. It's like the world hate me looking up like, oh my god. I know you want something better than me, girl. I'm not stupid, but I lost my touch after I touched down from the hospital. After I blacked out for the first time. Started burning the stage. I don't think it's fate that I met. Yeah, well, I'm thankful that you say I think you're one of the few. I know you want something better than me, girl. I'm not stupid, but I lost mine. Touch after I touched down from the hospital. After I blacked out for the first time. Started burning the stage. I don't think it's fate that I met. Yeah, well, I'm thankful that you say I think you're one of the few.
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please Please come and check. We're super chill. And melmige, she's so awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
What is up, party people? Party people, what is happening? It's a wonderful Monday evening, melmige Monday, and you might be wondering what this little box to the left of my head is. What is this weird, vague box going on? Well, I'm going to tell you what this weird, vague box going on is. We have a special guest tonight. A special, very special guest star that we're going to call right now. So I'm going to hit start video, or I'm going to hit, yeah, start video call. And then we're going to get rid of that because my camera doesn't work because my virtual camera is terrible. I'm going to hit that. Tonight we are joined by Bedroom Noise, talented artist.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just talking and talking and talking. Let me share my screen real quick. There we go. That way you can stay up to date. I met Bedroom Noise in Pennsylvania, where she performed, and I am now going to do a couple shows this summer. Actually, this month. Or no, this next month. I thought it was the first for some reason. And so I will not be the only one critiquing you tonight. There'll be a second voice, and she's terribly mean. I've never heard her say a good thing about any song ever. So I hope you guys are ready.
I can't wait. All
right, melmige, you trying to premiere that track we did? Absolutely. Send me that link. As you guys know, $5 skip the lines are a thing that you can do. By no means expected. You know, we'll be playing it either way. That being said, kicking off the night, we are going to start with a Sewer Person cover, Lovesick, by our dear friend Epitome of Failure.
Let's go. Fuck 'em, I don't need 'em to love me. She would do it still if I came with no money. 2 ounce perfect anymore, it's too muddy. She must know how she likes it gummies. Yeah, it's all night up until it gets sunny. I'll be alright with this potion in my tummy. Yeah, this is my shit, you cannot take it from me. I get toxic when it comes to how I'm loving. You know I think my spit, and I think I'm seeing red. I'll be honest, I can't get you in the that feeling.
I hate Bedroom Noise, honestly. Crazy commentary from the chat tonight on a special guest.
I can't see the chat.
I got to the part. It's weird to hear a sewer song. It's weird to hear a sewer song with way less distortion on the voice. Yeah, no, this like Epitome of Failure's mixes tend to be kind of shiny and poppy in a way. And there's like warmth to it, but you're right. There's definitely not nearly as much as like rattled sort of layered distortion. But I think it's a great cover. I really like it a lot. I think you've got a nice, consistent vocal performance here. I like how you sound over the beat, and I think you've done a good job. You know, sort of. I feel like I mention this every time, but the thing with covers is I feel like it's either like you feel the need to be so far departed from it, so far removed from it, or it's like the exact same thing. But I like what you've done with it. I feel like this feels very you, and I just really like your performance a lot here.
I agree. I think it was fire. I think the vocal layering is really neat on it. The harmonies and the stacking is really cool. That's something I like to do a lot with my own stuff, so I think it's sick.
Amazing cover, Mac. I agree. I like getting covers in. It's like a fun little I don't know, not a change of pace. That's not the phrase I'm looking for, but it's just cool to hear people take their sort of creative liberties with songs in the scene. I feel like a lot of cover. You were the youngest person ever. God, dude, I watched that video probably 30 times last night. I'm 4 years old. You are the youngest person ever. You don't get a lot of covers of people's work who, like, I don't know. I feel like I grew up on like YouTube where everybody was just doing acoustic covers of like mainstream rap songs, and so it's nice to hear like a sewer person cover. But up next we have got Iris Moon with Coil Dust featuring Tismo. Let's run it up. You're gonna do this one first, by the way. You'll be the first critique. I'm gonna put you in the spotlight.
Oh God, okay. All right, I'm excited.
You got it. Betty Wap acoustic cover. Have you seen the acoustic cover that woman did of fucking Problems like ASAP? It's terrible. This is disgusting. This is so good.
It's sexy.
It is. That's a great. It's very sexy.
This is the sexiest song on stream I think I've heard.
But we got our vices, yeah. I know you just so enticing, can't let go. So I'm dealing with the pain, oh my love. Because I know that nothing else can satiate my wants and my needs. How can anybody compete when they up against an all-star? It's no contest when I'm falling hard. You say that I love you great, but then you text me like you been missing me. You stay at my crib every day, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me. You say that I love you great, but then you text me like you been missing me. You stay at my crib every day, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me. Hey, I think we can bring your laughing back. I don't want it to sound strange, but I want to find your eyes. Cause I know you gon' keep running, and you know these hoes want something from me. And the money ain't never mean nothing to me, even though I keep counting these hundreds. Baby girl, take your mind off your friends for the weekend. Your problem seems small in this new GLE band. Don't listen to your exes, I don't care about what he said. Cause all that shit got deaded at the second that we met. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every smooth, Kizzy T. You say that I love you great, but then you text me like you been missing me. You stay at my crib every day, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me.
Gandhi, thank you. I'll catch up next.
That I love you great, but then you text me like you been missing me. You stay at my crib every day, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me.
Benevolent, thank you, man. All right. While I get these two skip the lines put up, Better Noise is gonna throw out some thoughts.
I'm gonna talk some shit. That was actually really fire, though. I'm glad this is my first critique, because I have a lot of good things to say. That was so good. I think like I said with the previous song, the vocal layering and just everything so smooth, like Usher vibes with it. Overall, just really sick. The feature, which I think was in that later second part, I'm assuming that's who it was. That was really fire too. I think it definitely brought a more modern flavor to the track, but overall, just really, really good.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. Hey, thank you. There's a lot of like pop that I listen to that I really love that I think this is kind of like reminiscent of. Departure's right. It does feel kind of Neptune's sort of Pharrell inspired, but also like, you know, one of my favorite pop albums is Future Sex Love Sounds by Justin Timberlake. I know people feel certain ways about his music now, but man, that fucking guy was on top of the world at one point. And like also this sort of like, I don't know if you guys have heard like Voodoo by D'Angelo. And this isn't quite that, but that sort of like that nice like solid bouncy groove that feels sensual, that feels kind of sultry in its delivery. I love that as well. So like there's a lot of really cool sort of like splashes and flares kind of going into this. Vocals are stupid good. They're incredible. And I really love the feature as well. Breaks up the bounce a little bit with a bit more of a grounded kind of biting flow. It's overall killer. I'm in love with this track. This is insane. This is really, really great.
Super fire.
All right. I am having trouble logging into my fucking Streamlabs, if you can believe it. It kicked me out of like all of my things for some reason. So now I'm like in the process of signing into everything. Did I just type my email in wrong? Okay, hold on. Streamlabs ID. This is so awkward. I'm filling in the gaps with just random talking, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not in control at all here. I hate forgetting my password to something. You hacked my Streamlabs. There's not much to take from it. I'm gonna be real.
I hacked it. Is really what went down.
The only thing that's on there
actually
is
taking over the channel.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is Bedroom Noise channel. Oh, I'm in.
Bedroom Noise Monday.
Bedroom Noise Monday, guys. Come on. This is this is the new. Okay, so I've got. We're gonna listen to. What the hell? All right, we're gonna listen to Ghani first. Let's get that bad boy playing, and then I'll get the rest of them pulled up. Anybody else's Spotify keep logging them out? I haven't had that problem, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. Spotify is kind of bad, so.
Kind of booty.
Kind of. I use it, but it's one of those things.
I use it too, but it's.
Where... Anyways, dark shirt, pretty face from Ghani. Let's do it. 500 Bitcoin to unlock your Streamlabs. All right. YouTube Music. People keep telling me YouTube Music's awesome, and I've just never given it a chance. You have too many playlists. I don't have any playlists on Spotify. Actually, I don't have a single one.
That's psychotic. I got like 400.
I just listen to albums. So I don't feel the need to like make playlists.
You gotta have a playlist for every movie, man.
I mean, that's. I'm gonna talk over this whole song. I can't do it, but I have a rebuttal for that.
I'll wait.
Select your like songs and shuffle. No, I listen to albums at a time. An album is a vibe. My DJ X got me? Alright. Hey guys, it's your DJ X. albums are for listening, playlists are walking to the store 10 minutes away. See, that's the thing though. I'll just listen to an album and I'll pick up where I left off later if that's the case. I don't know. I'm just like I've like broken my brain into only being able to listen to like full albums at a time. Also DJX is just does not work for me. He gives me the same songs every single time. I don't even bother. What's up? You wanna say hi?
Hi.
But I like this track a lot. Super dark, super not like necessarily synthwave, but those kind of deep like heavy 808s and the width in the vocal processing kind of gives me sort of an adjacent sound. It's a very sort of down melancholy sound while still having that impact and power. Love the repetition of the chorus as well. I feel like, you know, as always, when you've got a chorus that's good and a song like this, I think just kind of letting it repeat and giving it a lot of emphasis is always the way to go. But overall, I think this is a really, really nice track, and I like your vocals a lot, and I love just how dark and kind of heavy everything is.
I agree. I was gonna say the same thing about the vocals. The width that I'm getting from it is super nice. It reminds me of a lot of stuff that I like to do with my own stuff. That and the repetition, it's a real like get stuck in your head song. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I've already got that hook in my head.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, no, this is killer. And then up next we have got Benevolent with Elodix, Floating. I think that in the tip, like in the notes, you put that you were slowly turning your roommate into a musician, which is, I put an auto clicker on the heart. If I put it at 1 millisecond, the stream pauses. So you're freezing the stream for yourself by auto clicking the light. Is that what I'm hearing? How does that benefit you in any way? Shizu, I love your new song. All of Shizu's recent work has been fucking beautiful. But yeah, we got Floating up next. Is it my new one in? Hell yes. Louis Varias, thank you.
Talk with you, know I'm floating. You don't fuck with me, but I'm hoping. I'm the only one that give you time, but you holding out. Hard cut, baby, yeah, it's frozen out. I know you're the one for me, but you just can't seem to see that. Don't tell me you're done with me, baby, I don't wanna hear that. Can't live without you, it'll be hell. Try sharing my feelings with you, you don't care. He said, she said, don't care about the detail. Baby, what's wrong? Can't get your tongue, you got nowhere, no fair. Tell me what you want from me, don't care. How much ago I've been doing my own shit. Tell me what you want, like I ain't know this, but know this already. I ain't doing what you tell me. I ain't gonna spend a fucking dime till I'm wealthy. You ain't never tried to help me. You ain't never tried to help me. Never talk, but you know I'm floating. You don't fuck with me, but I'm hoping. I'm the only one that give you time, but you holding out. Hard cut, baby, yeah, it's frozen out. I know you're the one for me, but you just can't seem to see that. Don't tell me you're done with me, baby, I don't wanna hear that. Baby, I can't hear you. Can you speak up? Tell me what you've been through. Been through a lot of shit, but I got baby, I don't understand. Maybe I don't wanna know. Baby, I just want your love. Maybe I don't wanna go. Baby, I don't want you to go. Maybe you should just up and leave. Baby, without you, I'm on my own. But without me, baby, you'll be free. Never talk, but you know I'm floating. You don't fuck with me, but I'm hoping. I'm the only one that give you time, but you holding out. Hard cut, baby, yeah, it's frozen out. I know you're the one for me, but you just can't seem to see that. Don't tell me you're done with me, baby, I don't wanna hear that.
Dude, a lot of like poppier stuff tonight, man. You wanna take this one first, bedroom noise?
Yeah, this
That's
is
all
super
you.
fire. Thank you. It reminds me, you know, like early 2000s when they would do the edits where they were like Lana Del Rey, but you're outside the club or like in the club bathroom.
Yeah,
and they like mute it reminds me of like the vibe that those gave.
Yeah, have you seen the one
In a
where it's
good way.
like? Have you seen the one where it's like Shit, it's like Mr. Brightside, but my parents are arguing downstairs.
Yeah.
Scary country jazz.
Well, no, I
metal.
haven't, but yes. Scary
I think it's
country
because I think honestly it's because that production is like it's so damp and kind of
Mm-hmm.
not muffled, but it's kind of pushed down into a more watery low end. And
Got
so
the
where
Drake
everything,
filter on it.
yeah, it feels kind of like watery and flowy and washy and almost kind of psychedelic in some of the elements and the melodies, which I like a lot. Vocally, as always, I love how bright and poppy your vocals are. I feel like they cut through everything super nicely. Overall, it's just a really cleanly made track, and I know that you said you're getting your roommate into this. If this is his early work, I would be super stoked to see where he takes it, because I think this is a pretty fantastic start. He also got scary music tonight. I'm sure one or two people will have some scary songs. There's always one that kind of, sort of ventures into the territory of being at least a little bit disconcerting. As a bit for next Mel Monday, we should just all submit a Chrissy White song. All right. I will say, and speaking of bits for the stream, one of my favorite streams of all time was the 100 stream, where we all made our songs as like terrible as possible. That was some of the most fun I've had in a long time. But up next we get Saturn's Construct with Silver Liquid early demo. Let's do it. Right at the gate, it's interesting to hear you on somebody else's production. I'm so used to hearing all of your work be self-produced and kind of within the same aesthetic sort of field. So that was interesting to me. But honestly, it does sound like a Saturn's Construct song still. This instrumental is heavy, it's blown out, and super kind of oppressive with its tone. It's still dynamic, but there's this massive wall of sound that sort of like consumes your vocals in a lot of areas, and I think it sounds nice. I like the writing on it a lot, even though you've got the classic sort of obscured, dampened vocals. I did catch a couple lines that I liked a lot, and also you do fortunately had the lyrics down here for me. Overall, super strong style and aesthetic. I think you took it in a cool direction, and also, like I said, nice to hear you on something that's not your production, just because I think it's interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think it's very like it definitely gives the vibe of like the washed out shoegaze sound that I know Mel, you had talked about it on one of your previous streams and the
Last
new
week.
wave yeah, the new wave shoegaze and how it's too crispy and too modernized and it kind of takes away from the whole point of the genre. I think this kind of carries that better than some of the newer stuff in a good way, so I think that's good.
Hell yeah. Let me chill on the food topics or else Mel finna get started on his hashtag bad food. I have no food takes that I think are egregious. You guys got
I
mad.
have
What you guys?
trash food taste.
You have
Take.
what's your worst food take? Because I got flamed for like what I thought was some very normal shit.
I don't like soup.
You, we talked about
We
this.
talked about this.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
talked about
talked.
this in an
Yeah,
interview. You don't like you're not a soup person.
you know, I think
Um,
soup is a waste
Your
of
goat
food.
MGK. Okay. We'll have to talk about we're gonna have to talk about that later. You think soup's a waste of food?
Yeah, it is. Like smoothies are a waste.
I mean, I think a smoothie makes more sense. A soup, we're implying a soup here is like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I can see maybe like a broth, something real thin being a waste. But you got
Broth
like
is really a waste.
yeah,
Yeah.
broth. I mean, but you got like a
And broth
minestrone.
is trash.
You got like a broccoli cheddar. There's soups that I think.
Broccoli cheddar's good.
Yeah. Now it's too late. You're too late. You're
Yeah,
already
I
on the
know.
soup
I wouldn't
bad
choose
side.
it though.
We both worked at
I
Smoothie
wouldn't.
King
I
as
wouldn't
kids.
seek it out. We did both work at Smoothie King.
There's a smoothie
My
place
girlfriend
around
worked at
here.
Smoothie King too.
God, everyone's fucking working at Smoothie King. Jesus Christ.
Okay, dude, it was a good first job. I'll tell you
But
that.
my first job was Sears. So
Oh, that sucks.
on that note, say you
Yeah,
won't let go.
that's
Breakdown. I was 15. I didn't know it's blind dance.
Can we stop getting older? Can we stop getting older?
Drive-through Cracker Barrel. Two soups instead of a salad. You guys are undervaluing salads.
Salads are good. I'm a salad employee.
I love a Caesar salad. I love a oh my god, house salad. Oh my, I'm even talking about salads.
Lindsay's saying we've never had good soup, but Lindsay's vegan.
I've had good soups. All right, I've had good soups. Arugula's great. I agree. Miso's good. Yeah, I like miso.
Can we stop getting older? Break down. I always forget this town. I should stay at home. Now my bed is colder and my stomach's empty. Can we stop getting older?
All right.
Fire.
You want to take a better noise?
Fire, fire, fire. Yes, fire. I love it. This is like the only type of music that I listened to throughout my coming of age time. So this is just hitting me with the nostalgia in the best way. It reminds me very much of like, I don't know how to pronounce it. Alisana.
Alisana, let's
band.
go.
Yeah,
Alisana mentioned.
Fire. Love them. But yeah, overall really, really good. Is it self-produced or is what's the producer if not? Because the instrumental just is nutty. Everything about it is really good.
I love how those guitars pulled out for those nice little like drum breakdowns, and then it would kind of explode. Like it's like shit. You know how like when a bomb goes off, air gets sucked in before like it goes outwards. That's kind of like how that feels. I love it. I think this is absolutely killer. Guitars are heavy and thrashy, and the vocals are so angsty. I also listen to a lot of Alisana, a lot of famous last words. If any of you familiar with Council of the Dead,
yeah,
you know, like in shit, and I can't remember what the song is. It's on Council. It might be I don't know. It's on the Council of the Dead where it's like switching between these high pitched shrill screams down to the low growls. Oh my god, I love that shit. I think this is fantastic. Your vocals are so powerful, shrill and bright, and then kind of venturing down to the more guttural. It's a really cool dynamic. I love it.
Oh yeah, great variety too of like the display of talent to be able to do all those different screams and all of that, and then go back into singing too is like super dope. So
100%.
Really fire. Good shit. Yeah, I like that a lot.
And then up next, this is our last paid submission for the time being. This is Luva Riez with New Tats and Olivia Rodrigo, but it's a live performance, which is fun. I can't remember the last time somebody sent in. Actually, I can remember the last time somebody sent in someone performing live. It was Screwed with his band, I think, from like 10 years ago. But anyways, let's do it.
Birthday. Song's called New Tats. I've got 2 tattoos. I need some new tats, but I'm too broke. Let's get into the song.
Breaking Mel remembers. I do that often.
Did you send me the song?
I didn't come and see you, but I did send you the tracks. Edward gave me your email.
This is called crowd work.
The email, the subject says Love Aries tracks.
Wait, it's Love Aries? What the fuck? I've been saying Luva Riez this whole time. You never corrected me. What the hell? I've been pronouncing your name wrong for months. Nobody ever told me different. What the hell? I feel tricked.
Pronouncing your name wrong too. So
everybody gets my name wrong.
Melfridge.
Melfridge. That's not a new name. That's the real pronunciation. I think it's Love Aries. I wish I would have seen the message. Oh, to myself. It's just lying. Making me look dumb in the chat. I thought I missed it.
Luva Riez does sound fire though.
Yeah, I thought it was. That's up for grabs because apparently I'm wrong. So if anybody wants that name. Second demonstration if they get Discord DMs. That's what I like to hear.
Can't chat with you if you ain't getting paid. I'm trying to get paid, that's my main focus. I'm tucking it away, I ain't trying to blow it. Yeah, I'm a roll like that, don't post it. Just listen to my words, I'll spit true shit. That's what they bout. I make crowds get turned, we gon' rock out. I'ma do a few shows that got hot now. Rolling loud, trying to boot me, they done found out. On the road all summer doing shows. Still song when the weather gets cold. Okay, you don't know how many albums I sold. Okay, labels calling, but they can't get a hold of me. Big talk, but the numbers ain't big enough. I don't need your money now.
Is he drew up Crip for us?
I just read that. I'm not. I'm not. I don't even think I can, to be totally honest. I've never tried. The white just radiates off of me.
Speaking of white, I have got to turn my exposure down. I look like a banshee. Much better.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know how to make mine brighter. I'm in the dark.
Yeah, you look like you're like in a crypt right now.
I am. That's my creative zone. I'm gonna change my lights.
doing this in a way that I can't quit. Yeah, I just gotta stay on my grind, keep my head up.
I'm not throwing up anything. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't really care what a bitch say. Can't chat with she if you ain't getting paid.
Now we match.
There we go. Alright, fun fact, the remote for these LEDs stopped working, and so I can no longer turn them off or change the color. They've been blue for a year.
Yeah, blue's good. At least you're not stuck on like yellow.
Imagine. I looked like I was jaundiced.
Yeah, so that's that track.
That's that track. Amen. Here, hold on.
Track.
I primarily make rap music, but I love all genres of music.
Amen.
Like girly pop.
Hell yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Girly
So
pop,
this
W.
next song is titled. Yeah, I'm gonna play that one.
Mel is the most poppin' West Virginia rapper. That might actually not even be wrong.
It's risky. Yeah, it's probably true.
That might be correct.
If girly pop is a genre, this does not fall into the category.
Oh, I mean, this is girl pop.
This is, it's good, but it's not girly pop.
It's like when people call Pet Sounds emo.
Oh, I don't know Pet Sounds.
It's by Beach Boys. They're like, oh, not Pet Sounds.
Oh.
Surf's Up. They call Surf's Up the first emo record.
No, I don't think they're emo.
This is girl dinner rap. Explain what you mean by that and cite your sources.
This reminds me of like early Father. Any Father enjoyers in the chat?
Dinner with Jay-Z typer. What does that mean?
Art rap.
Listen to Melmige. Oh, yes, this is art rap. This is art rap.
It is art rap. He said, but not the rapper.
I call the Chainsmokers heavy country. You guys are just making shit up. Listen, I spend like 2 hours a day on rateyourmusic.com. You will not beat me in this. Let's go. I'll say this. Because I almost said Lou Varias. I love Aries' music a lot. I think it's fun. I think it's brash, bold, hedonistic, synonyms. That being said, though, I do want to, bro is ranked in music listening. At this point, dude, it's one of those things where I realize that once you get to a certain point of being a music hobbyist, there's no way to discuss consumption habits without sounding pretentious as fuck. Like, there's no way. There's no way for me to talk about my listening habits without being like, I am better than you. You know what I mean? It sucks. But that being said, instead of focusing...
That being said, I'm better than you.
Yeah, well, that being said, I am better than all of you. Instead of focusing so much on the content of the tracks, because I have heard both these songs before and we've talked about them on stream, I just want to say that it's cool. Heard 632 albums this year. Never heard before, haven't heard in years. Yeah, that's also what I'm running right now. At least 2 or 3 a day.
Number one music enjoyer.
But it's cool to see you perform live, man. I think doing live your second ever live performance. I'm super stoked for you. Performing live is a really great time. And when I did it for the first time, it was like euphoric. It felt amazing, and I had such a great time. So it's cool to see. It's cool to put like a physical presence to the songs that I've heard before from you. It's cool to see you performing live. It's cool to see you kind of recontextualize that into a live setting. And so I'm happy for you, and I hope that you do it 1,000 times more. I hope you had a great time doing it.
I agree. I think it was good. I think I remember at least I think I remember Olivia Rodrigo from one of your previous streams. But it is nice, like you said, to see it in live and flesh. I think he's got a good stage presence, so I think it's definitely fire to see it from that perspective too.
I have 174K minutes this year so far. No, you don't. That's not true. That's 120 days. Listen, I'm running up those minutes, but I don't listen to music when I sleep. All those minutes are real. I earned that shit. I have proof. If you're listening to music while you sleep, that is not listening to music.
Doesn't count.
That's not listening to. That's okay. Oh, what day is it? It's the June 30th. How many days into the year is that? Because I did the math. That's 120 days. You're hacking the system. You're pumping up those numbers.
Fake.
That's funny as fuck. Holy crazy that night. That's the thing. It's like people at the end of the year, they'll be like, yeah, I got 300K minutes. And I'm like, no, you didn't. It's not true. That being said, though, I'm kind of ragging on you a little bit. I promise I'm teasing. I'm not trying to be mean. That being said, post those stats. I need to see what those 174,000 minutes are dedicated to. That's important to me that you share that with me. Someone submit Benson Boone, please. Dude, my stream would 100% get taken down.
I'm leaving. If Benson Boone comes on, I'm gone.
You know, I'll say this. I listened to a Benson Boone track the other day because I was familiar with the hate that he received, and I was familiar with his sort of weird bastardization of like this sort of Americana aesthetic that he was sort of co-opting in a weird way. So I heard it and I listened to it. He sounds like Adele, right? Like he sounds like Adele. I heard that song and I was like, that sounds like an Adele song, and at least in sound. It was, anyways, I hated it, but
yeah, it was trash, garbage. Yeah,
I got, since she is top artist along with okay. You know, that's not a top
of meat.
That's not a bad top 10. It's not a bad top 10, but
it's not a good top 10. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Can't even listen to music these days.
I don't know a
couple
of those. I'm sorry.
Listen, all I'm saying is that it's an absurd amount of music for how much into this year we are in. Anyways, we got 99 Nights with Bring Her Back, produced by Wayside and Joelst. Let's do it. Sorry, no lyrics. It's okay.
Blame him in the chat.
He can sing as well, but it feels so fake. You ever heard a guitar player before the year 1955? It's literally all technical display and no emotion. They look bored playing their guitars, the most intricate. It's about technical ability. Having a technically good voice does not make your music good. I love bad voices all the time. I love listening to people with bad voices. Y'all want to see your music Mel really listens?
My body is screaming in agony lately because you are singing your own sin. I walked a few miles inside of your shoes, but mine you cannot put your foot in. I get what I deserve for trying to bite the hand that feeds you. Possess me when I stuck my hand out and you talk to me to bring her back. I'd fight through any war, I'd die by any means. I hear the sirens when they call, I slay the monster with a scream.
Ooh, it's great, yeah.
I get what I deserve for trying to bite the hand that feeds you. Possess me when I
yeah, his work is almost frustrating. It's so indulgent. I want to enjoy it. Yeah, I know. I don't. It's like, I get it, but come on. That melody right there is absurdly good. It's so catchy.
It's my favorite part of the whole song.
100%.
Bro, best musician 2025.
Flashy feature ambient music with 50,000 sounds without getting compositionally interesting. Yeah, it's kind of just like throwing everything in the direction. It's excess with no substance. You can take this one first if you want.
Yeah, I've already heard the song, but this one's really good. I love 99 Nights. I think the solo project stuff he's been doing has been super fire. It definitely resembles the stuff in Forgetful, but kind of gives his own different approach to it. Especially the more dark fantasy style vocals, if you will, or lyrics. And the little bit more like bit crush sound that it has. Production is super fire. Wayside killed the beat. Definitely one of my favorites that you've done so far. Honestly, every track just keeps getting better and better, man. I really love it. I really do.
Yeah, this track's killer. Love the production here. Love how kind of peppy and snappy the drums are here. I think it sits nice, especially with like in the context of the vocals being super bit crushed. It's just kind of a nice sort of textural combination. I understand that for a lot of the time people use bit crushing as sort of like a seasoning. It's kind of sparingly used and done so with moderation. But I like that everything here is crushed and kind of like fried a little bit. I think it really matches your vocal tone nicely, and it makes the melodies feel so good. I love those melodies and that hook. They're too catchy. I don't even know how you did it.
Hook is so good.
I've never come up with a melody that catchy. I've never. It's crazy. There's a reason I don't write hooks. But I really do love just aesthetically and texturally how cohesive this song is and how it comes together. This is fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah, definitely fire.
All right.
You already know.
Next, we have got Hopes High with Dex and Flesh. This is Carter's submission, I believe, with him on the production. But we do have a lot of moving parts in this track. We got Heartless kind of being the forefront of the track, but the Dex, Flesh, Carter, and Three Masks is a crazy lineup. So let's do it. Manual pitching. Cannot remember the last time I used autotune. I mean, it's been probably over a year since I used autotune on a song.
I love autotune.
I mean, I do too. I never have a reason to use it. Like, I never know what to do with it.
I sound bad without it, or I can't even lie. For the style of music.
I do love some autotune.
He came.
I'm just trying to get my point across. I hope this works out for a long time. I wanna overwhelm you with my thoughts on. Keep my head down and my hopes high. I'm just trying to get my point across. I hope this works out for a long time. What's the point in going back on my word? I felt it once or twice before. I never raised out the dirt. You saw the mirror break connection at first, cause that reflection's never perfect. Our relations are hurt. I need like 8 hours to break sour. You see me in the waves cower. All that power will go to your head. Face valor, your flush mouler. I wonder what'll make matters worse. Could it last you a lifetime?
People like me are more new tone than man. All right.
Overwhelm you with my pain. I put the pen down, call it a night. In the presence of the same.
I love Dex so much. Dex Snap. Dex is too fire. Dex always. A lot of Dex fans in the chat. I'm also a Dex fan though, so.
I'm one now too, I guess. I don't know which one is which, to be honest, but
Dex is right here.
okay, yeah. Super fire.
In the presence of the same, I'd be a lifeline. Tell me right now, is that alright?
Dex actually did some vocals for the pianist on track 2. No, he didn't. Mel, stop counting. I can't say anything without getting criticized here.
Now when he lies.
Yeah, which I'm very known for. Mel, can I submit one more? I mean, if you want, but
yes. Wait. Go. Yes.
Well, I don't do double submissions because I mean, even with just single submissions, it still goes for a couple hours.
I'll submit it.
Oh yeah, that'll be your submission.
Yeah, you can count it for me. Or Lindsay. Make Lindsay do it.
Yeah, that'll be Lindsay's submission. This is such a powerhouse track, and honestly, you know, as always, the more people you have involved in a track, the more you open yourself up to inconsistencies and kind of deviations away from the core sound. But it's really smooth. It's really, really clean. I feel like everything flows pretty nicely together, from verse to verse, from chorus to verse, and all that fun stuff. Super gentle, kind of like lush, delicate song. Vocally, everybody does great. I'm a huge fan of Dex, and so of course I love that verse. But by no means did anybody fall behind. What is Bedroom Noise's opinion on fade outs? Bedroom Noise, what is your opinion on fade outs?
Bedroom Noise really does not like fade outs because I don't know what to do at the end of the track. Like when I'm writing to it, I don't know what to do. And then I think about it being performed live and I'm like, well, what do I do? Just like wait.
Yeah, you just kind of sit
I
around.
used to be a fade out enjoyer because you can just automate your volume down and you're just like, okay, it's good.
It's easy.
But yeah, but it's not practical. I don't enjoy fade outs anymore. I think fade outs are an L. And I think this is a no fade out W for sure.
Yeah, I agree. It is funny. I've backed myself into a corner. Like I literally like have like multiple fade outs on the mixtape that I just put out. But
When you do it, it's different.
yeah, well,
It's good when you do it.
yeah, it's only good. No, it's unfortunately it's just like I messed around with the beats that I was using, and the way that they were structured when I downloaded them, like just I couldn't cut it off anywhere and have it sound natural. So you know, I'm a bit of a hypocrite here. But that being said, my opinion still stands. I would still prefer those songs. I would still prefer all of my songs that have fade outs to not have fade outs on them. So
Right. I think
when Mike
not to be like it feels cop out. I have found beats that are really fired that I won't use because they have a fade out at the end. To be completely honest,
well, it feels
I just don't know what to
feels
do.
low effort, and also there's no sense of finality or conclusion to it. And
Yeah,
there could
especially
be
in like a. Sorry, go ahead.
oh go ahead.
I was just gonna say in a live setting.
Yeah, well, Departure has a good point. When Mike played What Do I Do Live, he just repeats the chorus as the instrumental fades out, so there's still some sort of engagement there. Or like Fishman's on Walking in the Rhythm, towards the end of it, that main groove fades out, but it's slowly overtaken by a fading in ambience, and so that's really cool. But
I like that.
anyways,
I like creative fade outs.
yeah, we could talk about this literally all night. This is not a topic unique to this stream. We talk about it like once a week because I'm so I can never let go of things. I get so like caught up in them. So next we will do Murmur with It's Catching Up before getting right back into complaining about something that somebody in the chat has done. Okay.
The Terry song we were wanting earlier.
Easy, thank you. Hey, Kendra, how you doing?
Keep me silent, let me in. I am mad, you are my only witness. There are some things that never die, things that never really
$2, thank you. Hell yeah. So this is our second cover of the
Hell
night. Original songs by no means know, if anybody's familiar with that group, post-punk or punk or whatever you want to call it. But I really love your take on it. There's a lot of anguish and angst in this track, especially in the vocal delivery. Everything sounds very pained on landing, and I really do love that quite a bit. And the instrumental, you've killed it here. I love how metallic and industrial some of the percussion is. I love how kind of like there's some syncopation there and some modulation to like the pacing of things to kind of give it a weird stilted kind of stutter to everything. Overall, I mean, it's pretty killer. I really love your approach to this track, and you entirely and wholly made it your own. This is so fucking cool. I love how sort of like dissonant and kind of eerie it gets.
Oh yeah, I agree. I really liked it. At first, I was a little confused, but I really enjoyed it. I love weird stuff. I've never heard the original, so I will have to take a listen and compare the two to really like. 'Cause I didn't know it was a cover. It sounds very original in the best way. The production is crazy. The beat switch ups are crazy. It reminds me of Dadaism, the early Dadaism music and shit. Check it out if you are not familiar with it. It's super fire. It's really like abstract, weird shit. But overall, just super cool, really cool shit for real.
Yeah, I agree. This is fantastic. Why am I signed out of everything? Something happened. Was my email compromised? I don't know what's going on.
We've been hacking the stream.
Yeah. Like I'm also signed out of my Spotify. All right. And then up next we've got Crizzy White, and then we will have Oceanic Air with Strut. Oh, I was not holding my mic in front of my face at all. Okay. We got Crizzy White and we got Oceanic Air. Let's do it. I sent my gamer hacker friends to take the stream down. I'm about to make an impulsive decision. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I cannot hear you. Yeah, I forget to just, I don't know. I like holding it because my mic stand is just kind of a fucking eyesore when it's just sitting directly in front of me. It's awkward. I can't move around, but I forget to like, sometimes I'll be like, you know? Is there a cue? Actually, so there is, but it kind of comes in waves. Right now, excluding the 2 songs that I have as paid submissions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 songs that I have pulled up, and then after those 6 songs are done, we will begin the new wave. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to
$10,000 per song.
Yeah, 10K per song. I'm trying to implement a new system. It was completely random for actually up until last week. My system of playing was completely at random, but I'm implementing a system that I think is maybe beneficial. We'll see. I'm still testing the wall. We're still kind of in the testing phase. 10K per minute of your song. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
I'll put my Cash App up on the screen.
Yeah. Send all tips to
He get
Better Noise Cash App.
nothing.
Yeah. I don't get anything.
Yeah, only me.
Yeah. Even when I'm by myself.
Yeah, it still goes to me.
Then I would have drank her. Poor Romeo, deep in sediment layers. I send my prayer to the monument is the beast of my nightmares who had promised me peace. There's a book that I read in the cabin of old. It tells me that the
She submitted it for Lizzie. She ain't here. Yeah, she did let me know she couldn't make it tonight.
A painter in Maine can turn his pictures to life, but the people that he drew never born with a mind. Oh, I'm home. Trees for a body and a heart made of stone. Oh, I go. If there's a God in this forest, he would burn it for his bros. Oh, I'm home. Trees for a body and a heart made of stone. Oh, I go. If there's a God in this forest, he would burn it for his bros. Trees for a body and a heart made of stone.
There isn't a queue if you do this. No, yeah. If you donate, there is no queue. Where is your submission? She's UK. So oh, it's in my Discord dudes. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn better voice off real quick.
If my lover was a coffin, I would take an early grave. Poor little hero made a home inside the cave. There's a person that I met who had wires for a frame. His only living purpose was to play his little game. I couldn't shuffle the deck, my fingers only could twist. I felt a pinch in my neck, and how I thought through the mist. I told him I need a sec, and then I crushed on my wrist. I saw the bearer of death, he's made of copper and tin. Oh, I'm home. Trees
Portia, thank you.
for a body and a heart made of stone. Oh, I go. If there's a God in this forest, he would burn it for his bros. Oh, I'm home. Trees for a body and a heart made of stone. Oh, I go.
Can you read that one out? Yeah, sure. Blah 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 blue 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 hup blah 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 blah. That's is my at least interpretation.
I think that was pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, thanks.
I couldn't have done it better myself.
I really put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, I liked it. It's very good.
All right, you want to hit this one first? I feel like I've been taking
Yeah.
I feel like I've been taking the first critiques past like a couple songs.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to be honest.
That's me. I'm known for lying and being rude.
Being mean as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, I know.
Generally just a mean person. Somebody at work the other day said I was a mean person. I was like, that's not true.
I believe.
I was
it.
like, you're a fucking liar. Okay. Well,
No, I really like I like this lyrically a lot. I think it's a very good like kind of storytelling song. It definitely breaks from like the norms of like standard lyrics when it comes to like I'm sad or my wife left me or I want to kill myself. So I think that's really interesting because it
the
kind of
three topics that people write songs about.
that's the three topics I write about. But I think it breaks away from that and it's written really well. I think overall super good. The beat is nice. It's super chill, super good vibes. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's written really well.
The lyrics were inspired by a video game titled. I do know what Inscription is. But yeah, no, I mean narratively, I think you've got a good set of lyrics here. I appreciate your willingness to expand upon narratives and give details and kind of make the story of the song feel lived in. I feel like your delivery is nice and works for this. Very convincing. The beat, as always, super kind of like gentle and icy. And I like the kind of soft, sort of like staticky bit crushing that you've got kind of tucked underneath your vocals on the chorus. I think it adds a bit of edge to an otherwise pretty smooth song. Overall, it's just a good job and a well-written track.
Oh yeah.
And then up next, we've got Oceanic Air with Strut. And then, actually, no, not. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll listen to this and then we'll talk about what's next. I appreciate it, Mr. Mige. That is my last name. It's Mel Space Mige. The triality of man.
Men have 3 moods.
Yeah, my legal name is Melmige Monday.
I'll drop drop his social security number in the chat.
My social security is 455-287-7676.
Early marshmallow vibes for sure.
I love this. Really well produced. I recently did an interview with Oceanic Air on the channel. So if you liked that song, you can go check that out and learn more about their work. About their work. But I don't know. I really love this sort of amalgamation of sounds and hey, there you go. It's cat night tonight.
Corbin W.
But I really, sorry, guys, I'm stuck in my throat. I love the melodies here. I love the kind of nice sort of like harsh bounce to everything. There's a nice little bit of saturation in that little main synth lead that I think sounds really nice. And I like how you sort of pull and push on the drums here. I feel like they're all sort of presented with this bit of initial impact. When is Atlas Mige Monday? When he was in here earlier. So I guess about 20 minutes ago. But overall, it's just a really cleanly made track with a lot of really interesting melodies and ideas going on, and I think it all in all pays out to be a super fun little kind of ethereal track. There's a lot of really nice textures and aesthetics here to give it a bit of a lift.
For sure. Super well produced. I really enjoy it. Reminds me of like early like Visco beach edits, which I guess the name was it Oceanic Air really I guess adds to that overall vibe. But honestly, super good, super catchy, very chill, like early like YouTube intro type shit in like the best way. It's I really like it. I think it's really good.
It is super summery.
Oh yeah.
And then up next we got
Just in time.
Shizukesa with I'm Here. Is this self-produced? Holy shit. Let's do it.
To the hearse, feed me your worst. What did you mean? How you said it won't work? I give you my blood in the earth, mixed with a blunt and a purse. Even fix you a blondie and purse. Spend half a year in here patiently waiting for you just to bottle that hurt. You want me gone, spit the word. Swear to God, get
Holy
the
nine
right
tails.
now. Audible cries from the home.
Right?
Car broke as fuck, but I write down. You put a crack on my phone, so least I could do is be.
I do like the guitar a lot,
You
Shizu.
put the knife in my hollowed out
Yeah.
body, but baby, I know that you're perfect. Don't gotta ask, I'll be there. Cut my breath just to give her 30 minutes till a prayer. Otherwise, was without.
I think this is kind of the like logical conclusion to super blown out electronic rap, right? Or emo rap. Kind of, you know, trends are cyclical. Trends sort of come in waves. And I think that a lot of the harsh, underproduced, undermixed saturation of emo rap slowly evolved into a super blown out, brash, abrasive electronic sound. That was the natural conclusion of the genre already being abrasive. Was super big, blown out electronic influences. And so this kind of circles back around to being a response to that, in a sense that it is, yes, emo rap, but it is very withdrawn and intimate and very gentle in its production. And so I like that. I like how your vocals feel kind of small and undermixed. I like how this guitar is super pensive and almost kind of establishes a bit of a bleak tone for everything. So I think that the energy and how this song is translated and delivered and executed is the greatest strength to it.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think first of all, the production is great. The self-prod is awesome. I love to see people who can do that because I can't. But the beat is really beautiful. I love the samples. You got a really great voice. It blends with the beat really nicely. Overall, just like super chill, super lax. Really captures the essence of emo rap, like you said, Mel. So really good track.
All right, sorry, I'm hearing a fantastic story of embarrassment. How far is my song in queue? That is a great question. I'll let you know when I also figure that out. But up next we have got Departure with Bug Killer's Baby, which is a song that yours truly is featured on. So I'm gonna be super I'm gonna be super partial here, be super biased. No, not yet. And I'm gonna say this is already the greatest song of all time. Anyways, let's do it.
The brightest song of all time.
Jackson had been a juice collector for the mob, and they thought he had become an FBI informant, which he had not, but they thought he had. And so what they did, in order to try to get him to admit that he had been an FBI informant, they took him, they abducted him physically, and they took him to a meat plant, a meat factory where they hung meat. And they put him up on a meat hook, through his rectum, and they hung him on.
Microphone, Pangasi, lamp generated, portless version. Artificial word salad, robotic mother version. Gold modded battle rapper, cavalier, smothered curtain, miraculized nonsense in lowercase. 1 in 4 billion quadrillion adjective, little richer. Dead in the street, juxtaposition, big discrepancy. A first step intention, then second step at a leaves. Divorces dividing seeds, a bud, French fries, poutine. No first person comprehensible. Knees buckled at a scribble jam and headed penis full. World is black and white for Coleman. Dancing in their over-depressive Sue's wives, repurposing every line to say it 2 times. Non-perfective Spanish grammar, culture, vulture, shit for brains with hook nose, top fists in the quadrants, and said you're too slow. It said you're too slow.
grab the stick and get the drift. Blue blur in the quantity, faux potpourri fur in the mausoleum. Rimples in his knees, post breakdown, lying closed eyes, none sedentarily. Why are these things ending never ever temporarily? I open to interpretation, submissive, full of guilt, angel faces. If you wanna make change, turn the pug Miller daily. Becking like a thug, former some inner crazy. Wrecking your disgust, we all bud killers, baby. Submissive, full of guilt, angel faces. If you wanna make change, turn the pug Miller daily. Becking like a thug, former some inner crazy. Wrecking your disgust, we all bug killers, baby. Bug killers, baby. Yeah, we all bug killers, baby. I'm a pressure cooker, pressing pessimism into fuel. To the salt gun, cock shot, sediment to fools. Membrane hit the beige paint apartment, gray hue. I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel a little good. Economic in my apathy, the politics of hate. Certain casualties been calculated for, bonds away. My strategy rehearsed in the dark. Girls march the same way as the Morgantown mural. I celebrate the grave. Monuments and picture never justify the size of them in person. Expectations undermine and underwhelm. King Saul fell through his blade into the tyrant. Divinity's exception doesn't separate from hell. Picturesque death fits nice in a headline. Hometown hero bled twice. Signed to John Hancock of the shot. Ignite the primer. Get a feeler for how it felt opposite of your fire. We all bug killers, baby. We all bug killers, baby.
All right, you can take this one first if you want.
Yeah, if you don't want to hit the self-critique off gate. Dude, oh my god. Lyrically phenomenal. Overall, just like super incredible. Really paints a picture, Mel. I know you're the goat of that, so I'm not surprised at all. Just absolutely fire, honestly. It kind of reminds me, and I'm not super well versed in this particular genre, so I don't want to sound stupid, but if you guys have ever listened to what's her face, Princess Nokia, it really like gives that like style flow, like the early like just like it's just like grimy and grungy in the best way. Just overall really fire. I really enjoyed that a lot.
Oh, my turn up. Yeah, I had so much fun doing this verse. I really love it. When Departure sent it to me, I literally like I did my verse in like 2 days. I knew that I would have something crazy for it. His delivery, and his mixing, and his production, it's chaotic and it's you know it scrapes and it snaps and it cuts, but there is a controlled chaos to it, and I think it's great. I love his delivery. I love how aggressive the song is. I love how those melodies just kind of like are this weird cacophony of texture. It's killer. I had so much fun doing it. Obviously, I can't objectively critique my own verse because I love what I did on it. But I will say, for my critique, I will say that I had a lot of fun writing it.
I would say you could have done better, but
yeah, you know that's what I was thinking.
No, really good, really good. I really liked it a lot.
You said, well,
I actually don't like you.
I actually don't want to be here.
I'm leaving the stream.
Bedroom Noise can do the rest of the stream. I don't want to work with her anymore.
We're not cool anymore.
Yeah, you know, give me 1 second. Bedroom Noise, entertain the people for about 30 seconds. I will be. Oh yeah, you and Kenzie entertain the people. I'll be right back.
Okay, perfect. Kenzie, welcome. I guess she can't hear me yet, can she?
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the stream. Hey.
Thanks.
Oh my god. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
You want to hear what just happened to me?
Yeah.
So the reason that Mel left is because I'm embarrassed. I get out of the car and I'm on the phone with my mom and I'm carrying paper towels and like just a little bag, right? And I'm proper bitching. Like I'm just complaining. What?
They were like, "Do you have any weed you can sell us?"
What? No, they didn't. Oh my god. So, oh my god, the story continues. It gets worse. So I'm bitching, and I look up, and my neighbor and his friends are just sitting outside. And I don't really know them. So I was like, oh, hey guys. And they were like staring at me like, you know, and I was like, he was like, do you need any help? And I was like, no, this is all, but like, thank you. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm okay. I was like, thanks though. And I go inside immediately, and like my eyes are like burning because I'm so embarrassed, because I was like, I thought I was alone out there. Like, I was bitching, you know, about like stupid things. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter. Hey, hi guys. I get on this stream, and all I do is yap. Hold on.
Dude, I came here to talk shit.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do on stream. And I was talking to my mom, and she's like laughing because she heard the whole interaction. She's like, it's fine. And I was like, no, I'm literally so embarrassed because, like I said, it wasn't that the interaction happened. It was that all they heard from me was just me, you know. They just knocked on our door, and I heard them knock, and I came in and I was like, no, I think that's one of those guys. Can you please send them away? He just knocked on our door, and I thought that he was gonna be like, where's the girl? But instead he went, girl? Yeah, instead he was like, hey, do you have any weed you can sell us?
Still like a teenager. He was like, hey man, do you have like any weed to sell that you could sell us? Like, by the way,
What'd you say?
I said no.
You got any flour?
I said no, man. I'm sorry. I don't smoke.
I'm posting like the gas emoji on my Snapchat story.
I was like, our neighbors might. I don't.
But
he was wide-eyed too. I mean, he was like MDMA wide-eyed.
I think the reason he did that was because my mom and I used to have our med cards, and we smoked. And Pax knew, so I think he probably just saw me and was like, I don't smoke anymore.
His name on stream. It's crazy.
No one heard that.
Right,
guys, please pretend like you didn't.
I'm taking over. You're gonna start dropping
weed
our
heads.
address now. Can you just go
So
check my
we
social
live
media?
at.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah,
Do you
I
wanna
didn't
critique
let
the next
anybody
song?
else talk. I just yapped, huh?
Do you want to critique the next song?
Sure.
All right.
I hope it's really bad.
Don't worry, I am still listening.
When I see you, I can't think of anything. My heart's been fucked up, damaging things I can't control. I'm out of my mind, it's out of luck. I'm out of reach and I'm out of touch. I never meant to fuck this up. I let you down, but I feel it now. You're going off, I'ma see it now. You call me out, I'm your fucking clown. It'll pay me go when I'm feeling down. Don't let the blood rush to your head too fast. I'm out my head by too much. I'm out my head by too much. You're out your mind by too much. I called you too many times. I'm out my head by too much. I'm out my head by too much. You and fuck that. She never wanna talk to me when I'm upset. Oh, I tried. Too fast, going too fast. Going too fast, going too fast. Going too fast, you're gonna fall down.
The saga continues. I think he just knocked on our door again.
I make my own tempo, no mentor can teach me this shit. I'm an asshole so bastardly, I cannot quit. I flip past and rash, get into my pants fast. Tattoos, bad style, bitch. I'm a bad man. I told her stop and wait. 3-5 in that blunt, I'm getting high today. Take away my pain with drugs. I can never hate you, bro. That shit is just gonna eat me up. But I make so much money from these drugs, so I can't stop now. Stop now. Stop now.
His beat switch is crazy.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, it's your critique.
How do I stop? I don't know what to do.
It falls on the bottom.
Playing Party
Yeah,
Monster.
by The Weeknd. The song is really good.
Yeah.
Really love The Weeknd.
All right. Do you have anything you want to share with song before I hop on?
He didn't even let me critique. You hear that?
Oh, sorry. Hey.
Are you going first or am I going first?
No, you go ahead and then I'll hit my words after.
Okay. I liked it. I liked the like little like emo sound. It reminded me of like a lot of stuff that I used to listen to when I was younger. But the beat switch was actually nuts. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy. I like the end of this. I definitely like the end of the song a lot more than I like the beginning of the song.
He was like, "Are you sure you don't have anything?" He's fucked. Like Pax came back. I thought he came back to apologize.
Wait, it was Pax?
He was fucked up.
He came back and was like, "Are you guys sure you don't have any weed?"
He said anything. He said, "I'll take anything."
All right, your turn.
Mel selling crack. I really liked it. I thought the vocals were really good. I think you got a really nice voice. You got a really nice flow. In both aspects of the song too. I think you got the singing aspect of it, and then the switch up was fire too. So overall, just really good. I think there was one bit though where the timing might have been a little bit off in the vocals. I don't know if I just had bad connection or not, or so it might be good. I might just be saying shit, but overall just super fire. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Brable, don't worry. I was listening. I know you paid, so I wanted to I didn't want to just totally ditch you. I really love the tone of the song. One of my favorite things that I like when people do a lot is when they give the song a chance to breathe and sort of build up and crescendo a little bit before getting into this big pump of energy. And so having the drums come in so late, it's a decision that for the most part I like a lot. I think it puts a lot of emphasis on your vocals and what you're saying, and then once that sort of vibe and aesthetic is established, then you get that energy in. The switch is really cool. I love creative switches. I'm super happy with us all together. I've been loving the stuff that you've been sending in recently. You haven't been submitting a lot, but what you have been submitting is pretty sick, dude. What the? He came back and was like, he knocked and I opened the door. He was like, "Are you sure you don't have anything?" Yeah, man. What do you mean anything? He's like, "I'll take anything." I said, "I don't drink or smoke. I'm sorry. I'm straight." I literally looked at him. I said, "I'm straight edge. I don't drink or smoke." What the fuck is happening? I looked at Rose. I said, "Don't open that door if they knock again." We got Sasha online with All in Your Ears Heavy Metal. I think in the description you said something you made for fun. I'm excited. Straight edge king. I legitimately am. I don't call it straight edge. That was a joke. But I don't smoke or drink. I have nothing to give the guy.
Respectful straight edge.
I done made it up, boy. I done make it back in. This is not no show, boy. Why the fuck you clapping? This is not no joke, boy. Why the fuck you laughing? Your ass kinda slow, boy. Catch me while I lap you. This shit like a poem. Lady on the throne. This is how it goes. Let the more you know. Let the more you know. Kicking it tripped up by the small shit. That's not drip, but that's a muffin. Soon as you cop shit, bitch, I'm muffin. Be some pop shit while I rock. Come up with the team just like we rock. I'm up for that green, boy. Catch me cup like we on our face, boy. There's no weed. No pieces so wet, like the sea now. Put you up back just like the speaker. And I see shit you let us see now. If you ever see me chase a check, just know that I was fiending. Ever catch me in the club, just know that I was leaning. Ever see me make a mess, just know that I was cleaning. Ever see me give the bag, just catch me at the limit. I'm on a bed of this that shit, fuck up my life like it's nothing. Look at nigga, you bluffing. I ain't so fucked up and nothing. I ain't so fucked up nothing. Yeah, I'll get it down with the devil, shining on you with the pencil. Because so hot like a cat dog. I will get it's heavy metal. I will get it's heavy metal. I will get it's heavy metal. Heavy metal.
This is so killer. I love
Fire.
it. I love this
Super
big kind of stylized and kind of nasally delivery you chose for this. It's killer. It's got a super punchy energy to it. Fantastic bounce in your flow, and then production's really nice too. Those little string sections contrast nicely to your vocals. This is great. I love the writing. I think it's a super cool tone. You're right. This is fun, and I do like it quite a bit. This is killer. What? This song is perfect for. Oh, not what I thought that said. Better noise. Take it away.
Sorry, I got distracted. Sasha Online, that, if I am not mistaken, was in Family Pet. Is that correct?
Correct.
Or am I making that up? Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I was familiar. This is really good. This is really different from anything I've heard from their music since the last time I've heard their music. Definitely fire, really well made, really catchy. The lyrics are super great. Everything about it is just overall really catchy, really good track, honestly.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I want to eat waffles at 9 p.m. I make pancakes at late at night all the time. I get it. But yeah, like doing I mean, I don't know. It's like, well, the feature that you guys literally just heard 10 minutes ago with like Departure, it's like you can do whatever you want with your voice. You know what I mean? Like if you want to warp it and stylize it and try new deliveries, like trying out new deliveries and trying to maybe things maybe a little bit more characterized than normal. Like it's always worth trying out. You know what I mean? I think one of the things that I fucked up. I'm not fucked up, but I think one of the misconceptions I had when first starting making music is that when I did it, I had to sound like me. Like I had to sound like how I talked. Like if it doesn't sound like me, then it seems inauthentic. No, it's art. You know, do whatever you want. As long as it's not like an absurdly offensive accent, you're good. You know, make yourself sound however you want. I try to do as many fun voices as possible. It's a good time. It's a good time. Up next, we have got Devin's World with Moment featuring Veils. Let's run it. Exactly, yeah, it's like voice acting.
I like to get a little silly with my vocals. I think in ways that I'd never actually want to talk
We had a
to.
moment. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you ain't even noticed. But I thought we had a moment when your eyes were meeting mine. I knew you had to notice. Yeah, I thought we had a moment. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you ain't even noticed. But I thought we had a moment when your eyes were meeting mine. I knew you had to notice.
Yeah, why you got me in a friend zone? I don't wanna be the last one. Every good soul that comes into your life, I'm for a while, then you stab me with a knife in the back, like I'm trapped. I can't understand why you don't take me back. Everything I gave you was surreal, like damn, drop me off when I started getting my fools. I break down my heart, it's looking for a meaning to live. I hate this fuck love, nothing ever makes sense.
Thought we had a moment. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you ain't
Gives
even
you
noticed.
$10,000.
Thought we had a moment when your eyes were meeting mine.
Skip top left, $5 if you want to skip.
Yeah, thought we had
Or yeah, no. What bedroom noise? $10,000. My bad.
So my cash out.
Yeah, it's a bedroom noise. 10K bedroom noise.
Can I see you inside just one more time? That you once wanted me, you 1,000 times. Yeah, I know, no, we had a moment, and I know you felt it too. So I think it's time you show it. Yeah, I thought we had a moment. Maybe I was wrong, maybe you ain't even noticed. But I thought we had a moment when your eyes were meeting mine. I knew you had to notice. Yeah, I thought we had a moment. Maybe I was wrong, maybe you ain't even noticed. But I thought we had a moment when your eyes were meeting mine. I knew you had to notice.
Bid is up to 15K now.
15K, we had 16K, got 16K? Anybody 16K? I'd quit my job. Not really, I wouldn't.
I would.
I wouldn't quit my job, but
15K per stream. I'm out.
50, yeah. Well, per stream, yeah, 100%. Does $4.50 and a half-eaten McNugget work? How old is the McNugget? I love this a lot. I think that Devin, and I say this every time. I'm a broken record. I just repeat myself. Devin is I think one of his powers is cleanliness and execution, or maybe cleanliness in the execution, because everything he wants to convey here is very directly and cleanly done. His choruses are poppy and catchy. There's a lot of legibility in the lyrics. The mixes are functional and efficient. Like everything is done in a way that makes his music very accessible. I love the melodies a lot. Love these cool little electronic pulses in the track. Overall, it's just a fun track. And Veils, this little like 15-second feature there at the end, was a lot of fun. A good way to wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. Super fire, super fun. super upbeat. The production is really nice, and like you said, the vocals are mixed super clean, super catchy, just overall like upbeat, good vibes. I fuck with it. I think it's fire.
Hell yeah. And then up next, we will have Omega C with Deadly Dame, produced by Noisy. Let's do it. And then after that, let's see here. So I'm nearing the end of the current queue. So after Omega C, we'll have Brecken. And then after that, we'll have Lucas Waste. And then I'll pull up my next round of songs. I like the way I've been doing it. I'm not explaining exactly because it makes sense to me, and I'm also it's still kind of in the beta phases. I'm still testing it, but I like this. I like the way that I've been doing it. I think it works. Anyways, let's do it. Hey, Video Slug, thank you. Nice to hear from you.
I know you tell me some shit I never seen before. My baby beating every broken part of piece on the floor. Feelings for so the minimum. Can't hold it, I'm on the pain, can't feel no more. You said you want a part of me. I drown in silence, I can hardly breathe. I get on top and now I'm about to leave. I don't know why you lie to make it up for me. You sit but you don't lie to me. What's the point of keeping honesty? I know that she fucked it up. There's no point in trying. Look me in the face, see you lying. Grass filled with stains, always hiding. So my heart, you play with it, I'm dying.
Is TDW in the chat?
I be saying I be playing, but really I do not know how to maneuver. Let me know how pull you up when you get sort of stuck in a pit. All the love in the midst. You quit the judge, I ain't get it. It's something I'll never get. Probably cause I gave you all that I had and regret the shit. I can't believe I let you in my space. It's covered, you kinda think it's better out this way.
Hey, Zane, this is the guy I'm looking for. Can you DM me your track on Twitter? Thank you.
Shawty face, she counterfeit. Should've put my foot on, trust my gut when I was dying. I know you tell me some shit I never seen before. My baby beating every broken part of piece on the floor. Feelings for sure, the minimum. Can't hold it, I'm on the pain, can't feel no more. I know you tell me some shit I never seen before. My baby beating every broken part of piece on the floor. Feelings for sure, the minimum. Can't hold it, I'm on the pain, can't feel no more.
Yeah, this is killer. Love that little bossa nova guitar bounce. I think it gives it a super summery, super nice poppy vibe. Very, very appropriate for this time of year. I think it fits really nicely. Love how bright and lush the electric guitar, those little chords are as well. Everything just has this really nice kind of vibrancy to it. And I think it ends up making the track really dynamic. Also, a bit more saturation and kind of warmth than I would have expected from the lower end of the track. I like that it's kind of blown out. Gives it a bit of a crunch. And your vocals on this are pretty fantastic as well. Super smooth. Really, really great delivery on them.
I definitely agree. I think overall the track is mad smooth, super groovy, super like chill, laid back, like, you know what I mean? The vocals are really nice. The harmonies, the layering, everything about that, it just all blends together so well into the entirety of the song. I think it's just incredible, honestly.
Yeah, this is killer. And then up next, courtesy of the $5 sent in, we got Video Slug with Slug It, Tech It, Interlude. Let's do it. You explain what this was. What? And quick vocoder cover of Tech It. Okay, I got you. Oh man, a lot of covers tonight.
Where did you learn what it means to reciprocate? And how much can I be expected to tolerate? So I started to think about the plans I made, the debt unpaid, and you just can't call a spade a spade. touch the moon. Let it run my mood. Can't stop thinking of you. I've watched you so long, nice to know you. I'll be moving on, moving on.
This is fun. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. A vocoder, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of always sounds nice to me. I know that there was a brief period of time where they might have been a little overused and overdone in particular scenes, but I'm not gonna lie, I love the acapella vocoder. It just adds these really nice harmonies to it, like almost like these like implied harmonies, and it sounds so nice. Especially there towards the end where your voice gets kind of screechy and strained. Overall, I think it's a fun little cover. You know what I mean? There's you know, it's short. There's not too much to pick apart there, but I think it's a good time and it sounds really nice.
Oh yeah, definitely definitely a lot of vocal talent to begin with that really just the vocoder and everything else to adds to that. You have a really good voice. The ending especially was just the vocals were phenomenal on that, and the vocoder really just adds to that. I would love to hear that with maybe like a little bit of like ambiance and like low bass in the background, and kind of like slow build up toward the end of the song would be super fire. But as is, just a really good showcase of your talent. I think that was really good.
Yeah. Open source your vocals here. Let people add drums and melodies to it for you.
Yeah, right. Let's remix it.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
What the hell?
Okay, sorry. My left monitor just went completely black. It was just not there for a second. Yeah, when I remember, not to derail the conversation too bad, but when Sid6 posted a song that was completely a cappella, and I was like, I'm ripping these vocals. I think more people should post acapellas for just community remixing. Where is it?
I'm ripping everyone's vocals.
Where is this track? I know that I did a little remix. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was fun. Anyways, Brecken, Every Single Bone. Maybe? Question mark? There we go.
Sit on a negative side, cause I don't want it. You would fall if you felt like this for even just a minute. Oh, I promise you that. I wish you would just admit it. I know that it's been bad, but I blame you cause you're acidic. I don't even understand why you always steady tripping on me. I feel ashamed. Somehow you got rid of me, and it's alright, cause I'ma see the better me in the next life. Talking about my timeline, I think I'ma cry. I don't wanna fear all the things I love in life. They don't disappear when you're sleeping overnight. Got a word for it, lie. And I wish I could tell you that I'm finna stop soon, but I'm not. I don't think that you understand all I have to lose. It's a lie. Run it up cause I fear I'm at the end of my life. I don't know what's coming next, but I know I can't rewind. I can't show that I'm upset. If I do, then you gon' cry. I know that I've been real biased, but I still been feeling blind.
Hey, Hazy B, can you give me a track? Thank you. You want to take this one?
Yeah, I really loved that. Oh my God. Your vocals are so good. You have such a specific way that you sing. I don't know if it's like this, it's just somewhere in the throat. I feel it through it, you know what I mean? It's just you've got like this passion about the lyrics. It's super dope. Lyrically really well written. The melodies are fire, super like get stuck in your head type shit. Obviously Pine Grove W sample, everything about it's just really good. Honestly, I'm definitely gonna have to come back to this track and listen because that's really, really good. I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, dude, I'm used to hearing your music in such like a lethargic and kind of like defeated tone, and so having a bit more of like an upbeat kind of jerk track for the production, I think it does a good job of elevating your vocals to a bit more of a punchier sound. And as Better Noise said, the sort of guttural tone to your vocals always sounds nice. It feels stressed and strained, and I think it does well in translating the emotional tone of the lyrics. But I really do like you on this beat. I think it's a cool little change of pace from what I'm used to hearing from you. And as a result, it just adds a little bit of poppy energy to an otherwise pretty solemn track. This is killer. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I haven't said anything the whole night, guys. I dropped the fucking album yesterday. I forgot about that. Go listen to it. I'm not gonna push it super hard right now, but please go do
Garbage,
that.
guys. Don't listen.
Just fucking terrible. I agree.
I listened this morning. I hated it. It was trash. Yeah, it was so bad. I actually reported the release.
Yeah, I actually Better Noise got my song falsely copyright struck, and the whole thing's taken.
Yeah, I'm working on. Yeah, I'm working on getting all your music taken down.
Oh no. Well, it's already off of Spotify, so that's the next logical step. Next we got Lucas Waste with Finally Made It Home, or Finally Made It Ohm.
Ohm.
My brother saying my music bound to pop up. Keep applying pressure, don't focus on writing rhymes. Till then, no way I'm giving myself any time up. LA to the UK, one trip I made 30K. Make sure that I'm rich forever, make it rain like a cloudy day. My old bitch had it down, she knew everything was for certain. Heard my music once, I'ma know damn well I deserve this. I got it, 100% positive. Callbacks been forgotten, no guarantees I'm responding. I said once, but it's time I started weighing out my options. When we first started doing this, went back to what I always known. You were the only thing that's different, something that I hope you know. Yeah, it's still inside with the store, I always finally made it home. Yeah, we not even close. Ain't nothing stopping me from getting where I'm supposed to be. I've always been in the major leagues. Scratch that, I'm the MVP. What you want about anything, out of everything, it's like made for me. Been hard working, haven't started when you see us on, it's 100 degrees. To the UK, one trip I made 30K. Make sure that I'm rich forever, make it rain like a cloudy day. My old bitch had it down, she knew everything was for certain. Heard my music once, I'ma know damn well I deserve this. I got it, 100% positive. Callbacks been forgotten, no guarantees I'm responding. I said once, but it's time I started weighing out my options.
Lucas reminds me of a bygone era of SoundCloud music where it wasn't emo. It's not emo music, but there was this super kind of dark, kind of like washy trap sound that was super dominant in sort of lo-fi adjacent scenes. If anybody's heard like Visa by Ryan Jacob, that kind of like that sound, where you would have these kind of like lower toned, bassy kind of rattled instrumentals with a kind of tired vocal over them it was very indulgent in a kind of darker atmosphere. I think Lucas nails that sound really nicely, because the song it has an energy to it, it has movement to it, but even with that in mind, I think that the tonality that it rests in is so like gloomy and kind of like angsty, and I really like it a lot. I think it sounds fantastic. It's like almost lo-fi adjacent. It's pretty killer.
I definitely agree. I think the less beautiful way of saying it as compared to how you said it is like the 2016 Xan rap era.
Yeah.
But honestly really good. I especially enjoyed first of all, great vocals overall throughout the entire track, but the specific parts in the earlier half and then toward the end as well, when the vocals kind of got higher into more of that like sing-songy and less like low. Just super great voice. I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Up next, we got Dieso Digital. On to the next wave of artists. How many people do we have in chat? My thing's all glitched out. I can't see. How many people we got here? All right.
20 billion.
20 billion people in the chat. But we'll narrow it down. I got 1, 2. Let's see here. All right. We'll get a couple songs out of the way, and then I'll start thinking about how we're gonna wrap this up. We still got time though. We still got a little bit of time. Dude, this screen is so bright. Untitled is so bright. Makes me look like a ghost.
Fashionably late, I take gas to the face. The passion they gon' hate. Who asked you disgrace? My thoughts are racing like I'm Billy Bean. They gon' call me crazy, told us till I plead. These up, cause I need a sign. Yeah, washed up in the lead. That way, lost my mind. Watch the heart, please, I'm already trying. I got tricks under my sleeves, you already lying. I had to draw the line. How does it feel to live that life? How does it feel? How does it feel? It must be nice. How does it feel? How does it feel to live that life? How does it feel? How does it feel? It must be nice. How does it feel to live that life? How does it feel? How does it feel? It must be nice. How does it feel? How does it feel when you're always right? How does it feel? How does it feel to not think twice? Switch your tone, I'm not laughing. Got me in my zone, got the speaker blasting. I got cold sweats, I'm out the attic. Yeah, swole, yeah, if you want it at me. Why can't I be free? Bitch, I'm smoking tree, better not try to trouble me. Fat double D, these don't make a couple beats. They gon' cost a fee. I got nothing free. Need you far from me if you're not part of the team. My shot racing, I need to listen, I can't see. My stimulation, leave my vision, still not be. How does it feel to live that life? How does it feel? How does it feel? It must be nice. How does it feel? How does it feel to live that life? How does it feel? How does it feel? It must be nice. How does it feel? How does it feel to live that life? How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel to live that life? It must be nice. How does it feel?
Dude, this is killer.
I like that. Yeah. I really like that one part toward the end where it got like cunty and it was like I can't do it justice, but you know what I mean, where the vocals got real like, yeah, I really like that. This was super fun. I really enjoyed it.
I'll say this: Dieso's vocal confidence over the past, let's say, 3 months has, I think, skyrocketed. I've always liked Dieso's production. I like the super blown out rage sound. It's not a music. It's like a genre of music that I listen to a lot. But I think Dieso does it very nicely. I love the sort of like chaotic and like swirling melodies and the arpeggios littered throughout everything and these weird kind of like quirky sort of. There's almost a sort of randomness to it. But his vocals, I mean, dude, they've gotten significantly better. I feel like there's a lot more impact and intention behind each line, especially noticeable here on the hook, where you have that kind of nice sort of like lulling, intoxicating repetition in your vocals. There's a lot of weight to it, and I think that you've gotten a lot better as a vocalist. And I think on this track it shines. There's a lot of personality behind what you're saying. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I like how much energy it's got.
Yeah, I thought it was fire. I'll definitely have to listen to more of your stuff because that was super clean. I really enjoyed it.
I'm out for the night. Laters. Have a great night. I got just when you leave the stream, take my love with you. Just know that I'm right there by your side in spirit. Not bedroom noise. Bedroom noise has nothing to do with you. Bedroom noise it does not like you. And
no, I don't.
And I understand you better than anybody ever will. Keep that in mind. Have a good night. So I got half-hearted. Let's see here. I got half-hearted. I got Hazy B. I got Zane Morrow, and I've got KPR World. If I did not say your name just now, Hazy B, Zane Morrow, KPR World, and our boy Half-Hearted. If I did not say your name and you have submitted a track, now is the time to let me know, because once this Half-Hearted song, I'm Withered Roses, got you. Okay, Withered Roses in there as well. Once this Half-Hearted song ends, I think I'm probably gonna close submissions. I always say that I'm gonna close submissions, and then somebody comes in like as I'm like leaving, and they're like, "Is it too late?" And I'm like, "No, I can never say no to
I'm
people."
submitting 12 songs right now.
I literally, I have a horrible. I used to. So, Mist Merc is one of my mods, and whenever Misty's in chat and like without like Misty is just like no, like you have to say no. You have to tell people that you're going to bed. I'll be like, I'll close submissions and like I'll put like 8 new songs in the queue, and Misty's like, you have to stop doing this. So
we're having fun.
This is true. We are having a great time. You know you're having a good time when you say it out loud. But
yeah.
I'm just planning. I'm planning. I can see the finish line. We're not quite there yet. We're still having a great time. But I did want to get all my, what's the phrase? All my ducks in a row. Is that what people say? I want to get all my ducks in a row. Fuck. Anyways. Oh yeah, another bit of promo. Come see us on tour. Me and Bedroom Noise will be performing with Foreign Forest and Suffer Plenty.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, come see us either in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Brooklyn, New York, or Alexandria, Virginia. Eggs in a basket. Putting all your eggs in one basket is vesting all of your energy, time, whatever into a single expected outcome, and not necessarily accounting for other avenues or other outcomes or other means of getting that. So it's different. Same kind of idea, but different idiom. Anyways, Half-Hearted.
We will put our eggs in your basket.
Yeah,
if you come see us.
We're gonna put all of our eggs in your basket, but only if you come see us.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna take the basket too. Yeah, we're not gonna put them in our basket. That's too risky.
Yeah, your basket will become our basket with our eggs.
Yes. So really, it's not your basket at all. Not anymore. I'm too far.
No, not after we have it.
I live in Arizona. Arizona, that's close enough. You could probably fucking drive, right? That's a day trip. You could drive back same night.
Like fly.
Yeah, we never did it right. Try to switch sides, but it's too late. Take the rib out my side. Every waking thought feels insane, but I know that I'm alive. Trying to find comfort in this pain.
Just hates Cali. I don't hate Cali. I live in West Virginia. I can't get out of Cali.
West Virginia L.
I'm not even gonna fight that. I actually painted a West Virginia themed cup today. I'll send you pictures.
I couldn't help it. You smile, I say I'm selfish. My bad that you couldn't tell.
Check those Discord DMs and you'll see the true beauty of West Virginia.
We can waste time, think about the past, but I'm offline.
So you hate me? I could never. Not even as a joke.
And I give my phone a crack. In the front seat of a new car. But you got me, got a new scar. Lovely.
That's a cardinal. That's our state bird.
That's our state bird, bro.
What? No, it is not.
Yes, it's the Virginia state bird, bro.
I came to conclusion I'm stuck in a rut, but I'm stronger than this, so I'm
what the fuck?
Yeah, bro, West Virginia just copied.
It's the state bird of 7 states.
Yeah, you're for real.
Reflecting on me, like I couldn't help it. You smile, I say I'm selfish. My bad that you couldn't tell. When I tried to yell, I was busy breathless.
This is stunning, by the way. I'm part of this on this. Yeah, Under the Maple Tree has contributed some amazing production to this little group of artists, and I'm so obsessed with it.
Oh yeah, Under the Maple Tree is fire. I actually found them recently on BeatStars.
beatstars.com. No,
Beatstars.com.
the tone to this is there's so much air to everything. There's so much breathability, and there's kind of this flowing pulse. It feels like the track there's like life kind of breathing out of it. These nice little ethereal washes and melodies on top of those guitar plucks. I mean, it's just beautiful. I've really been loving Under the Maple Tree's work. And Half-Hearted, I mean, you do a killer job. Your vocals, I love a good ballad. Your vocals are, these soft kind of pained croons, and this kind of the lack of heavy layering kind of pushes them forward, makes them a bit more intimate, and kind of like focused in the middle. It's killer. It's such a great performance. It's sad. It's solemn. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. Like when I listen to music that is sad, like emo, for example, it's not necessarily that I'm even particularly in a sad mood. I'm just kind of transporting myself into the world of that song. But this song kind of put me down a little bit. It was convincing. The emotion was convincing. I got a tear in my eye. But no, it's beautifully written, and this is easily one of my favorite performances from you. I had to give the like and the repost, and I'll amplify it too. $2. Dumbest fucking feature of all time. But it makes me so mad. But this weird, not weird, but this interesting shift of emo rap into like contemporary folk is killer. I love it.
I'm a big fan. Yeah. Great vocals too, honestly, really beautiful. Like you said, I really feel it through I'm not particularly sad at the moment, but like you said, I could shed a tear, to be honest. That was really pretty. And the production and the vocals combined, everything just all blends together so nicely. It's just overall a really good track.
Yeah,
I fucks with it.
There's like 5 songs that like legitimately like make me sad when I listen to them. Like I don't know, like when I listen to like I'm not just like listening to like Fire and Rain by James Taylor all the time. I don't know if anybody's ever heard that song. But like I just have a bad time. It's a beautiful song, but fuck, it makes me sad. So
I'm a big sad song enjoyer.
Listen, my favorite album, or I don't have a favorite album, but if I had to pick a favorite album, being Magnolia Electric Company by Songs Ohio, that is like, it's like the saddest album of all time. It's so good though. I love it. Fair Old Transmission, greatest song of all time. Anyways,
Check it out.
It's beautiful. Anyway, wait, South Florida Pain Clinic's ending and own prediction almost made me cry the first time I heard it. Oh my, that's a great fucking song too. I think I talked about that song in a video when it came out, but I'd have to go back and check. Good thing all of my videos are dated. It makes it so easy to find songs. Up next we've got Jazz by Hazy, a fun little beat. Let's see how it goes. It's my favorite song of all time. Like I said, I don't have any definitive favorites, but if I had to choose a favorite song of all time, it would probably be Farewell Transmission. Okay. Isn't a cover that you made? I thought it was.
Super clean beat switch.
Reminds me, the first beat I ever made, I sampled Ryo Fukui's Scenery, and I made a boom bap beat out of it.
Boom bap's classic. Never die.
This is killer, man. You want to take the first bedroom noise?
Yeah, I really liked it. Definitely Jazz. Definitely gives fuck. Cowboy Bebop vibes.
There you go. Nice little dusty.
Yeah, that roll.
Beat switch was cracked.
I mean, dusty. Yeah, beat switch was cracked, bro. That was one of the smoothest things I've heard in a minute. I love a good beat switch. I'm terrible at it. I don't know how people do it so smooth.
Dude,
But that was that was fire.
I did a beat switch recently with the song, the cipher. It was actually the cipher that I put up like a month ago. Was originally just like a song, like the little freestyle that I posted. Where the fuck is that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't fucking find it. Am I stupid? It's my song. Why can't I find it? Oh, here it is. So this is the song.
Lo-fi soul, kick the beat in my heart. I pull back, clap snares.
And I thought this shit was so funny. Or not funny. I thought this shit was so good. I'm like, I'm gonna put that fucking multi-band compressor on it, dampen that shit.
Wave C4 on top.
I always thought this was just so good. But dude, Hazy B, you killed it, man. I've really been enjoying the experimentation you've been doing in production. I love those horns. I love the jazz influence. Has always jazz rap has always been a huge favorite of mine. So hearing a beat like that from you is killer. I would love to hear more of it from you. I'm trying to find this beat. I know I keep diverting, but this is the first beat that I ever made. A little bit of Mel lore dropping in the chat tonight. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. I sampled Autumn Leaves by Ryo Fukui. It's that the whole time. But I was very proud of it when I made it. I was like, that's some real shit.
It is some real shit.
So I love using those EDM type drums mixed with the realistic side. It's crazy what you can do by mixing sounds and conventions of one genre into another. So when I play with my band, my drummer has an electric kit, and we'll play like alt country songs, and he'll use a metal kit. Because sometimes it just sounds good to utilize something from another genre. So that metal kit sounds really fucking cool with some of those songs. Like real folky kind of everything else, and then that underneath, it's killer. But then we got Zane Morrow with another fucking flashbang Untitled. There's got to be like a dark mode on Untitled, right? This is the sign in to accept. What? I've never had to sign in to accept on Untitled. I've always just been able to play it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hey, Hyreth, how you doing? Nice to see you. I will see if I can just kind of make an account real quick. We sent you a verification code. I don't fucking see one. Uh-oh. I've never had to log in for Untitled. And now I have to. 304. Oh, let me just say my phone number out loud. I was like reading it back to myself. What the hell, dude? Is there any other link that you don't have like a private SoundCloud link or something? I don't know why I'm struggling so bad with this, but unfortunately, when I sent a verification code to my phone, it just didn't send. You know what? I bet that I can continue with Google. I bet I can just log in with my Gmail. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's fucking go, dude. I fixed it. Everybody applaud me.
W.
You said you did. Hit me up right in your underwear. I won't tell nobody what you're doing over here. I won't tell nobody. Yeah, tell me what you wanna do. I swear to God, I'd be right fucking there for you. Don't go and tell somebody what we better do. There ain't no end tonight. Let me hear your truth. You could tell me how you're deep, 'cause I tell mine to you. You could show me your whole body, even your tattoos. Knowing it, no, you're staying over too. Staying over too. Now I got my mind made up. So much, yeah, I know this is the one. Now I got my mind made up. So much, yeah, I know this is the one. I feel, I said I put it what the heck are you? Take me to walking on the streets like cancer. feel like doing it, maybe tryna get me to go turn my back now. I turn my back and I just feel myself. Every minute, every hour, baby, when you say come back. I'm not winning what you're saying, I can never stand that. Hesitating everything I do, I tell myself I laugh. I told myself I ain't different, I'm not coming back. Now I got my paper. It's about what you I know this you're the one. Now I got my paper. It's about what you I know this you're the one. Now I got my paper. I know this you're the one. Now I got my paper. About what you I know you're the one.
This is killer. I love this.
Wow.
Nice little
Wow.
R&B kind of like influence being the main driving force of this track. But honestly, what I really love about this is structurally how you approach your songwriting. Not songwriting necessarily just in lyrics, like songwriting and everything. Because let's listen to this section right here, right? Well, fuck on.
You can tell me how your secrets I tap money. You can show
And so essentially your vocals feel essentially this. I don't know how to describe this, and so bear with me here. It sounds silly, but I promise it'll make sense. Your vocals sound non-invasive or non-impactful to the beat in a sense that the beat exists and it has these really cool textures and melodies and this atmosphere, and your vocals kind of come and go very naturally and very smoothly. It's not that everything's tethered onto what you're saying, but it's that there's a greater vibe and a greater tone that's being established, and your vocals are just kind of one moving part of many. It's a very full, cohesive, comprehensive production that you've got going on here. I love how smooth your vocals are, and I love how they flow on the beat. If you ever, literally bringing up D'Angelo again, if you've ever listened to Voodoo by D'Angelo, half those songs are just 7 minutes of establishing a vibe and a groove with the instrumental and letting it ride as his vocals kind of like bounce on top of things as it feels appropriate. You know, it's a very lax kind of casual delivery, and that's what makes your song so good too. Everything feels very casual, and as a result, it makes the pacing really nice, makes the melodies really pop, and just kind of gives you a whole clean production there. Acid, how you doing?
I love this song. I think the vocals are so fire. I think you got a really unique voice. I think it has a really neat production style as well. Overall, the song, obviously the beat, but in the vocals as well, you add a lot of character and interesting sounds and things to the vocals that really complement the beat really nicely. The glitches, the saturation, the distortion, the everything you do with it, just it really, I guess, holds up to the beat in a sense with how good it is. Just a fire track. I really like that a lot. It's one of my favorite genres. It's very like Hey Log and Breakin' had a baby, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm 100% gonna need you to let me know when this drops. Like take the time to DM me and be like, hey, this song is out.
Me too. I really liked it.
And then up next we've got KPR World with Stop Sign. Let's do it. Actually, fun fact, I think we're probably going to finally start making our way towards the end of the stream now that I've got a good idea of what's going on. Well, we've got KPR World. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, of course. We've got KPR World. We've got Withered Roses, and then I've got Hyrith, and I think that Hyrith track is probably going to be our last one of the night. So we got 3 songs left. After the stream, not too much. Just a huge shout out to Bedroom Noise for being here. I have not had a guest host in a long time because I'm horrible at coordinating it, so I appreciate her a lot for coming on. And I encourage everybody to check out her music as well. Bedroom Noise makes some really awesome work and puts on a great live show as well. So I just want to give a big shout out to you.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. Been a good time.
Yeah, and you'll never be welcome back, by the way. You've really embarrassed both of us tonight, and honestly, I just don't think we'll be having you back. It's not my decision.
Yeah,
It's the producer.
No,
the suits upstairs is just, they gave me the
Right, I
call
get it.
and they said, listen, it's
not
nothing personal.
personal.
It's business. That's how this industry is. It's
Right.
business.
Right.
And we also did get your Spotify taken down So that was collateral in your contract. I don't know if you read the fine print there. You did sign you did initial. So
That's okay. I got yours. Yours is coming down soon too.
Yeah, mutual destruction is what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Acid, I got you, man. Don't worry, man.
We're never doing a song together.
No, that's never happening, by the way. So don't
I'm deleting the project file right now.
So don't be on the lookout for that because it's not happening. Not anymore.
Never happening. God. No, we hate each other.
I've never had a co-host as rude and I don't know. Business noise? That's the new name.
Business noise.
God, Jesus. Okay, up next we've got a stop sign. The bedroom. What did fucking Spoder say earlier? Or somebody in the chat was like, bedroom noise is what I did to your mom last night. That's I think what it said.
Sat me in the back 100 times, oh, knowing that I'm dying deep inside, oh, reflections from the past life, thought about you last night, paralyzed inside while you looking from the outside, and the devil don't want me to win, clawing at my soul and he's trying to get in, standing on the edge, going off on a limb, I just hope in the end that you see everything you did to me, tainted all your memories and wasted all my sympathy. Fuck around, you're missing me, stealing all my energy, taking all my empathy for granted. Now I'm back on my shit, got my foot on their neck, I'ma talk my shit, better watch where you step. I've been playing out scenarios inside of my head, she been playing out of fantasies inside of my bed. Feeling like I made it cause I'm standing in the spotlight, I was loaded up, it got me running through the stoplights. Watch it open up, just a second, that's a long time. I ain't stop a shit, could give a fuck about a stop sign. Now I'm facing my doom, drink another bottle, it's just me in the room. All my favorite artists, they keep dying too soon. Wake up in the morning, another name on the news, yeah. I'ma smoke it away, filling up my lungs, I wanna marry the pain. Doing what I want to, give a fuck what you think. KBR world, gonna remember the name, yeah. Now I'm back on my shit, got my foot on their neck, I'ma talk my shit, better watch where you start. I've been playing out scenarios inside of my head, she been playing out of fantasies. Now I'm back on my shit, got my foot on their neck, I'ma talk my shit, better watch where you start. I've been playing out scenarios inside of my head, she been playing out of fantasies inside of my bed. Feeling like I made it cause I'm standing in the spotlight, I was loaded up, it got me running through the stoplights. Mosh pit open up, just a second, that's a long time. I ain't stop a shit, could give a fuck about a stop sign.
You want to take this one?
Yeah, I really liked that. I love a good acoustic song. I think the vocal layering, I think the vocal layering and everything was really nice. I think you really do a good job of portraying the the emotional differences between the verses and the chorus. The lyrics are really good. Your voice, like I said, is really good. Overall, just a really good song. I would listen to it again. I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
Really love the kind of sway that these the acoustic guitar adds. You know, ultimately your mix is it's got this nice little like processed synthesis to it. It's nice and shiny, but then also the guitar adds a bit of a organic edge to things, and that strumming sounds really nice, especially under those melodies there towards the end when things kind of build in energy a bit. It's super catchy, honestly. Super kind of clean delivery and production on this. Really love how it flows and some really nice catchy melodies. I appreciate kind of how poppy this can be at some points. Appreciate you ready. This song means a lot to me. Yeah, dude, it's killer. Absolutely, I love it. And then up next we got Hung in the Gallows from Withered Roses. Let's do it.
In the meadows I lay, in the gallows
I will say this has a fade out.
I stand.
I'll forgive it this one time. Everybody gets one.
As they let go, I break.
This plucking kind of reminds me of like Kirby's Dream Land.
Yeah.
It's my fate. In the meadows
Look at my top tracks of the week on Airbuds. It's just all Fishmans. Let's hear this fade out. Oh, that's not a fade out. You're good.
Oh, that was not a fade out.
Yeah, that was
no,
like the
that was
tiniest
low.
little
Yeah.
tail end of reverb.
Yeah.
That wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional. You made it seem like there was some sort of reprehensible crime being committed. I thought it was. I mean, to be fair, I mean that little tail end of reverb does kind of fade out. I mean, I'm talking like when I say fade out, I mean like literally the entire like mastered song all at once fades out. I know I said this one stream, but Black Cow by Steely Dan, one of the greatest songs of all time, has a fade out and it bothers the fuck out of me. Like that was one of my favorite songs ever. It's so perfect in its production, and then it fades out. It's like, what the fuck, man? Or like that Holy Holy by Jordy Greep. Some crazy like avant prog jazz wild shit, and then it just fucking fades out. It's like, what the fuck was all that for? Anyways, so no, yeah, you're off the hook. I like the layering on this track a lot. I think those super plucky guitars, like I said, kind of like dreamy, and especially in the repetition of it, kind of maintaining it throughout the entire song. I think having your vocals push back, having them be a bit watery with that reverb, and having them not fight for dominance over that guitar was a good choice. It kind of makes your vocals feel distant and dissonant in a way, and I think it adds a particular energy to the track that otherwise wouldn't be accomplished by having those vocals a little bit farther to the front. But otherwise, I like it a lot. I like that little kind of piercing little string pull that comes in there towards the end. I think kind of gives the song a bit of layers, makes it a little bit more dynamic. But yeah, overall, good job.
Oh yeah, I think the beat was really nice. I think the instrumental was really beautiful, and like you said, having the vocals a little bit more back and kind of having that reverby washed out vibe to it overall complements the track really nicely. Lyrically really good, and the fade out in question I think ended the song really nicely. So I think it's good.
I wanted to make it feel floaty at the drop. Yeah, no, I think you definitely accomplished that. I think something that like one of the greatest, and this does not apply to all genres. There's actually some genres that it probably would never apply to, but there is a great liberation in understanding and learning that your vocals do not have to be the loudest part of a song. I think a lot of people, and this is a phenomenon I think most observed in people who are using beats that they did not make, but your vocals don't always have to be the loudest. Sometimes having your vocals kind of get overtaken by a couple other elements is stylistically beneficial to your song. Like in that case, having these vocals be super washy and pushed to the background gives them that damp kind of reverby, kind of like cavernous sound. It's just something important. I don't know, that I think is important at least. If you disagree with me, keep it to yourself.
Let's fight about it.
I was at work the other day, and I work at a restaurant. So if anybody's ever worked in a restaurant, then you know what the average line cook is like. And one of the guys is like, think about me, the man. If I'm talking, people talk shit. People talk shit in the service industry about their coworkers every day, all the time. He was like, think about me, man. It's like if I'm talking shit, at least I'm saying it to your face. Like if we got something, we're gonna settle it right then and there. If I'm talking shit to your face. And I was like, don't. I was like, if you're talking shit about me, say it behind my back. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. I am way too sensitive for you to be saying that stuff to my face. Please, do it behind my back. I don't want to know. I'm too sensitive. Don't do that shit. But
I feel like I'm the line cook. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's up?
As a 6-year line cook, now retired, I'm sorry on behalf of every single one.
I was a line cook. I get it. I worked the line at Olive Garden. I don't know if anybody has ever had that experience.
Dark. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I don't see. Here's the thing. I worked the line at Olive Garden, and I don't know. It's weird. It's not that I ever recommend working in a kitchen to somebody, but I think everybody should do it. It is.
I think everyone should. I think it's fun.
It honestly,
when you're not
be.
crying, it's so much fun.
Yeah, when you're not waist deep in pasta noodles and marinara sauce.
Yeah, it's a great time.
It's a great time. I'm not gonna lie. It can be pretty fun. I work the expo.
It's bad for your skin though.
It's bad for a lot of things, dude. Those guys have all
those. Yeah.
If you've worked on a line, you've got a little bit of nerve damage in your fingers, 100%.
Dude, my arms are covered in permanent like grease burns all the way up. Like it's actually a tragedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can see the one now without the right there.
Yeah, I have a scar
on the tour, but
I have a scar on my arm from Olive Garden that's probably from 2 or 3 years ago that's still there. Like
they'll never go away.
No,
they're gonna be there forever.
Being a line cook gives you scars. But anyways, up next we got Hyrith, and then after that we will have Headshot by Acid, and then that'll be the end of the stream. God, I'm just thinking of all the times that I burnt myself in the kitchen. One time a pasta got dropped out of the cheese melter, and so hot plate and cheese went on my forearms. Oh my god. I was red for a week.
Hot cheese is bad.
Whisper between silence on the phone. You say you really miss me, God. I hope you really don't. Feeling shot across somewhere between the ash and gold. Feel a bit uncomfortable, pretend I really don't. Radio silence, now nothing is active. I'll hold my misfortune and judge all your actions. I find you unworthy of every practice and sentence a life without no interaction. I hear a little breath between the distance of our call. Maybe I'm just paranoid, can tell you're getting bored. Being consumed by everything, I feel it's getting cold. Half-turned glass of tea on the windowsill of my home. Radio silence, now nothing is active. I'll hold my misfortune and judge all your actions. I find you unworthy of every practice and sentence a life without no interaction. I'm sure you've heard this song before in every genre. Always ranting about something and nobody's bothered. I could try be clever, write a double entendre just for you to listen, and I'll read the lyrics. Or maybe I'll produce something, spend ages working on it, just to be compared to every artist that you know. Or maybe it's your fault for listening to everyone and nobody at all. I guess I could be wrong, I guess I'll never know. Everything's generic, so I'm reaping what they sow. Radio silence, now nothing is active. I'll hold my misfortune and judge all your actions. Find you unworthy of every practice and sentence a life without no interaction. Radio silence, now nothing is active. I'll hold my misfortune and judge your
I think that last time I talked about Hyrith, I think that I used the term dirge like, um, and I think that definitely applies here as well, especially when you consider the sort of like rainy ambience that gets splashed in later in the track. But something that I've frequently talked about in his tracks is how heavy they are. There's this sort of suffocating fog to a lot of what you do in your vocal tone and your mixing, and then in your sort of deep melodies as well, and these super heavy marching militant drums that move slower and slower each time I hear them. But I mean, it's great. I mean, it's really hard to poke holes in this. I mean, beautiful production, great sort of bellowing heavy vocals. I mean, this is just beautiful. This is just beautiful.
Beautiful for sure. I really liked it. I think the it kind of reminds me of like Sleep Token in a sense. I know that's kind of like broad, but it's the closest thing I can think of off the top of my mind to compare it to. Like you said, really dark, really, really good take on like modern um, emo alternative. In that sense, beautiful vocals, beautiful production, everything blends together super nicely. Just overall, really fire. I really like it.
Yeah, this is killer. And then, final song of the night before we get out of here, and I faceplant in my bed until fucking 2 p.m. tomorrow, will be Headshot by Acid. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. Let's bass boost. You bass boosted your own song? Hell yeah. I remember all those bass boosted edits. What, 10 years ago?
You promised.
Made it short, made it a year ago, just based it up. Hell yeah, brother.
W for the Johnny production.
Short and sweet track. Really like we were talking about autotune earlier and how we like heavy autotune in some context. I think that having a bit of a drier vocal mix with the autotune here is the right choice. I like how kind of it sharply drags your vocals into the direction of the next note, and it makes it stand out on top of this beat. Honestly, tasteful bass boosting. When I saw it in the title, I expected it to just be like fucking fried. But no, it was not too much. Or too abrasive, but I like it a lot. I think it's a good vocal performance from you, and I like how much impact there is to the emotion in it. For the length it is, I think it works really, really well.
I definitely agree. I think you already come in strong with a good vocal performance. I would assume naturally without the autotune, your voice sounds really nice. I think the autotune just adds to that, and the character of the song and the overall performance of it as well. Overall, just really fire. Like Mel said, the bass boosting wasn't overwhelming. I was imagining it in my Nissan Altima just shitting its pants, but
Yeah, I
it
expected
sounded really
the,
good. Yeah.
You remember like the Thomas Tank Engine bass boost?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I was.
Yeah.
But that being said, that is the end of the night stream, guys. Huge shout out to Better Noise for being here. Come see us on tour. I just dropped an album yesterday. It's called Melancholia. You can listen to it on SoundCloud. It's 7 songs. It's pretty good in my opinion. I don't think it's too bad. But that'll do it. I don't really have any major. What's up? Sorry,
I would give it a 5.
Oh, a 5. Dude, that's what Chrissy White.
10 out of 10.
That's what Chrissy White gave my last album. He said 5 out of 10.
Damn.
Damn.
I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm super proud of it.
You should all listen.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it. I don't really have any huge announcements other than that. I skipped the weekly list past 2 weeks because I've been fucking hauling ass on interviews. So go watch those interviews. I did one with Foreign Forest. I did one with Naughty Hero. I did one with Zombie, and I did one with Oceanic Air. If you go back a couple more months, Better Noise also has an interview on my channel. So if you're interested in her work and what she does, you can go watch that. Other than that, that is it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next Monday.
Peace.